Good morning! My name is Chelsea from Teaching in Pearls, and welcome to a day in the life of a music teacher. Let me take this thing off because I will not be leaving my room for a while. I have 5th grade this morning, then a tiny little break, then 3rd grade, then 2nd grade, so kind of all back to back. But then I'm done for the day because on Thursdays we have to be done in order to do professional development every Thursday afternoon. So I have the afternoon with no classes, but I'll be in trainings the whole time. So that's the plan for Thursday. Got my fuel, and I better put my glasses on, and I'm just gonna get right to work, get on Quaver, get my lessons pulled up, check my Schoology, check my email, all that good stuff. Kinda bummed because I curled my hair, but it's like raining and humid outside, so my hair is like, yeah, no thank you. And it's just so flat. I have a really cute outfit on today. Let me show you guys before I get too busy and forget. Well, I think it's cute. You might think it's ugly. So I've got this blue and white skirt. I think I got it from TJ Maxx. And then this is one of our staff shirts and just a necklace and some sandals. And I don't really wear skirts a lot, but this one is a good length because it is long enough for me. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. But the staff shirt has blue in it. I thought it looked okay, like this. I had a white shirt on with it, like a white v-neck, and it was just like too, I don't know, too put together. I don't know, it just didn't, it was too matchy-matchy, so this is the vibe today. So one of the activities I'm doing on Quaver with my 2nd and 3rd graders this week is called Notes and Rest Fishing. And you're supposed to like make a piece of paper and like have them fish for a piece of paper that has a note on it, and they have to tell you what it is. Well, obviously we can't do that. And so I thought, well, what'll be fun? How can I translate this? So I got on Amazon the other day and ordered a magnetic fishing rod that comes with a bunch of, oh, there's 2 of them, that's cool. Comes with a bunch of, well, not a bunch, 1, 2, 3. Comes with fish, which comes with 6 fish that I can hook magnetically. Woohoo! So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a piece of tape on the fish that has a note name drawn on it. I'm only doing T, or sorry, I'm only doing TT, Ta, and Sh, which is quarter rest, quarter note, and 8th notes. How fun is this? I'm about to play it by myself. Okay, let's see. Woohoo! Okay, let me make this now. How do I reel it back in? Wait. Fun. Yellow and blue. Oh, this has tiny fish on it. I'm gonna lose those. I need to find something to put this in. Stop, you guys have the best idea ever. Remember when I bought all of these and was like, I will find something to do with them? Now is my time to shine. Let's see if it can all fit. Might be a tight squeeze. Well, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm just gonna throw this away. I'm never gonna use that. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think it's all gonna fit. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. Yep, it's gonna fit. Yay, it all fits. Okay, now I need to label the fish. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Cool. I knew I'd need these for something. I am happy about how this turned out. I'd like those to be more permanent, but for now, it's perfect. Okay, ready. I added a bunch of stuff to my lessons. All right, I'm ready for class. I added a bunch of stuff to my lessons for the classes I'm seeing today. We're definitely not gonna get through it all, but I just wanted to have extra. You never know, maybe they'll be super quick. But first I have 5th grade. It starts in 15 minutes. I am pulling up my school laptop because I'm gonna try to have my school laptop on Google Meet also, so that I can see their faces and I don't have to keep clicking back to see their faces. But I had an issue with like echoing, so I need to make sure that that's not what's happening. So I'm pulling up my Google Meet on both pages. The kids should not be in here yet because they can't get in without me. If they are in, that's an issue. Dismiss, allow, join now. Ooh, the camera quality on my other computer's horrible. Doesn't matter though. Okay, hello, 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 hello. I hear no echoing. Sweet, I think I figured it out. I think I am good. I didn't tell you guys yesterday, I think I forgot to mention in the vlog, but I had the sound people from the district here and they fixed all of my speakers and stuff, which were not working since they took that wall down. There was a lot of issues. They had to go in the ceiling, like it was a whole mess, but they fixed it and they got to listen to part of my kindergarten class also because I had to start teaching while they were still here. But yeah, it is all good. So I'm really excited about that. But I'm still not using my school laptop to do my meets because the quality of my MacBook is just so much better, and I'm just gonna stick to that. I'm also like way better at navigating, like even just clicking on stuff is harder for me on an HP than my Mac, just because I use my Mac all the time. So I'm gonna keep using my Mac for now. I might end up using my school computer if we like continue the remote learning way longer, because I don't know, I guess I don't really need to, but I don't know, I might consider it if this becomes a more permanent school structure. But hopefully we'll go back in person at the end of September. We'll find out, like I think they're deciding September 14th if we're going to go back on the 28th or not, so that's actually coming up really quickly. But I don't know, cases aren't getting lower, and that was like one of the criteria for us going back from the district, was that cases needed to get lower, and they're getting higher, and that's probably because all of the Catholic schools in the city and a few other districts went back face to face, and some of them are taking great precautions. They're doing A/B days. They only have half the students can social distance, and then some of them are only doing masks, but all the kids are still sardined into the room. So I don't know, I am grateful that's not my situation right now, because that would not make me feel safe. Luckily I have this great big space now, so I could spread them out, which is fabulous. But if you have 30 kids in your class, even with this great big space, which is an unusually large space now, you still couldn't spread them out as far as they're supposed to be. So I guess we'll have to see. I would like to go back in person at least for a few weeks so we can see each other, because I'm worried that if we don't go back in person by like November, that flu season's gonna hit and then we're never gonna be in person. But at least we're getting the hang of this, and it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So if we have to continue this, I at least feel a little bit more comfortable with it now. But I don't know, time will tell. I hope we go back in person, but I only want to go back in person if it's safe for everybody, because I don't want anyone to feel unsafe at work or unsafe going to school.
Hello. Good morning.
Dang, why are you yelling at me? Talking to me in all caps. Okay, stop yelling at me in all caps. You said no, yes. Dang, just write normal caps or normal letters. What's it called when it's not capitalized? What's
Lowercase.
Lowercase. You are such a genius. I'm so glad you hopped on at the right time. The opposite of all caps is lowercase. You're right. Well, has been yelling at me in the chat in all caps, so I was telling her she can type to me in lowercase. I don't need her mouthing off to me this early in the morning. All right, let's see who's paying attention. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Waiting for. Oh, sweet. Wow, we've got a full house today. Let me make sure I got everybody. All right, so we have some people who were not here yesterday, but that's totally fine because none of you are new to me. So everything should be a review right now because you've all had me as your teacher. Let me make sure I mark that Alexis is here. And yesterday we were reviewing note names. So we are really quickly gonna go review those again just for like 5 minutes, just for the people who weren't here. And then we are going to move on to rhythms. So if you see me looking like this, it's because I now have 2 computers set up. I can't lift it up, but I have 1 computer here and I have 1 computer there so that I can see your faces a little bit better. So that's what is going on over here. Actually, I'm about to download. Have you guys heard of the grid view extension that you can download? I'm gonna put it in the chat. It's something that you press you like will follow this link and it'll say add extension. And once you add the extension, it allows you to see people, like see everybody, instead of just like right now I can only see a few people, and you can probably only see a few people. So if you know how to download an extension, then that's the link. If you want to try to do it, just make sure if you accidentally hop off our meeting, you come back really quick. But you will have to exit out of the meeting and rejoin the meeting for it to work. I'm pulling it up on my other computer right now. All right, now I've got my grid view on both my computers. And now I can see everybody on both. Perfect. Okay, so while we are reviewing, I am going to, I guess I can turn, you don't need to see two of me, that's kind of weird. I'm gonna turn my review up for you guys. Just like yesterday, you are going to answer the questions in the chat. If you want your grade to be good this year, then just make sure you're participating on these calls that you show up to. I have to take attendance every single day, even the days that we are not live. That's when we're doing the stuff on Schoology, which is tomorrow's one of those days. So I'll remind you tomorrow to get onto Schoology and go to our classroom like we've reviewed. But today, all the days when we are online together, I will take attendance, and then I will also pay attention to who's participating. So yesterday, every single person except for one answered at least one question, and that's perfect for me. So we're gonna really quick watch this video while people are hopping back on to remember the names of our lines and spaces. Oh, let me mute myself because that was an issue yesterday. Look, I'm getting the hang of this, you guys. Lots of things to work out here. Okay, where's the mute button? There it is. If you want to write soon, then really. You know what's good is that now that I have it on my computer over here, I can see it skipping, so that's helpful. So you guys actually don't need to message me now because I could see that it was slow on my other computer. So I don't know what we're gonna do about these things being slow. It's fine. We don't have to do videos, but hopefully our games will work good like they did yesterday. So this is a review from yesterday. Remember, every good boy does fine on the line. F-A-C-E, face in the space. Is this a line or a space? You can write it in the chat. Line or space. Okay, we know it's a line, so we think the rhyme is every good boy does fine. The second line, 1, 2, is every good. Good starts with, there we go. Got it first, G. Fabulous. Next one. Line or space? Good. Now is it line 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Perfect. And what is the name of the second line? Yay, look at all these smarty pants. And I'm seeing almost... Hello? Who was that? I'm seeing almost... Oh, okay. I'm seeing almost everybody answering. Fabulous. All right, next one. You guys are so fast. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how you type that fast. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna go through these quicker. Now we're not gonna say if it's a line or space, and we're not gonna say which number it is. We're just gonna go straight to the letter. We're gonna see who can get it the quickest. Good job. Got it first, but I'm seeing lots of right answers. Good job. So this is a space because there's no line cutting through it. It's in the middle of space, so F-A-C-E, face in the space, F-A. All right, next one. Every good boy does fine on the line. F-A-C-E, face in the space. Every good boy does fine on the line. F-A-C-E, face in the space. Every good boy does fine on the line. F-A-C-E, face. Perfect. Let's do 3 more. So think of a sentence where the first letter starts with E, the second letter, or the second word starts with G, the third word starts with B, the fourth word starts with D, and the fifth word starts with F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You want us to do a whole sentence without them in there?
Yep.
That's hard.
I know it is. So I'm gonna try to think of some too. I agree. But if that was our rhyme, then the lines would have to be E-I-S-D. And the lines are E, G, B, D, F. Elephant does start with E, so how can we make a sentence about an elephant? Elephants go. Fine Whoops, I spelled the last word wrong. Elephants go buying different. The first person who can think of a sentence that makes sense is gonna get 10 extra credit points. Ooh, and that's good. Elephants go beyond different fields. Let's see if anyone else has one. Ooh, I can mute people over here too. Wow, what a fun power. Okay, so this was what brought up earlier. She brought up TT, ta. This is what we're gonna be reviewing next. So remember, the quarter note is our ta note. It's this one in the middle. If we were gonna read all of these in a row, it would go ta, 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 ta. Here's our eighth notes, otherwise known as TT. If we were gonna read all of these, it would go T, 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 T. These are our 16th notes we learned last year. Teary, 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 teary. So each quarter note, ta, gets one beat. TTs also get one beat. They're just twice as fast. And teary, teary also gets one beat. They're just 4 times as fast. So if I was gonna read all of these in a row, it would sound like ta, 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 T, 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 teary, 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 teary. Do we remember this, kind of? Yes? Perfect. Now we have our whole note. A whole note is a whole 4 beats. It would go ta. Now in the chat, who can tell me how many beats does a half note get? Is this like really small for you guys? Did it just move? Okay, it's really small on my other screen too. Let me stop and reshare. I don't know what happened to it. It like became really tiny. The audio, the tech issues in the morning are so obnoxious. Oh my gosh. Luckily I have the big kids in the morning, so we don't use, I mean, I use Quaver to teach activities, but I don't like show them long videos or anything. Well, I'm not showing anyone long videos, but I do a lot of like dance type videos and song videos with my little kids, and because it's just more, I like to switch things up. It's more interactive, and then I'll talk, and then, you know, just using different mediums. But there's so many issues in the morning, so I'm very glad the big kids are in the morning and the little kids aren't, because that would make my life a lot harder if I couldn't show any of my music, song, video things to dance to or anything like that. I show the kids how to download the grid view though, so hopefully that helps them in their other classes. And I had really good attendance today. I was only missing one kid who like is in school. The other 4 I was missing, we're pretty sure don't go here. They just haven't been taken off. So I was only missing one kid, and she actually did come in. She just came in like the last 30 seconds, so that didn't count. But it was a good day overall. I did have to tell them that starting next week, if they unmute themselves without permission, I'm taking points, because I have a few people who love to unmute and add their opinion, but I know them well enough that they know I'm not playing and they probably won't try it again. And I've given them 3 days to, you know, get used to it and kind of play around, and now we gotta get serious because we gotta learn some stuff. But they did really great with rhythm. They did great with the note names. We are good with the note names. We're totally moving on to rhythm. And next week we will start with just practicing clapping to rhythm, speaking through rhythm, stuff like that. So you'll have music 3 days a week on video.
Okay.
And we'll cantar and we'll bailar. All right, let's see. See your hand. You may unmute yourself.
You know Espanol?
Spanish? Espanol? Yes, just a little bit. I'm way better at understanding it, so I can listen to a conversation and know what it's about, but I'm not that good at speaking it. I don't speak it very well. But I can understand pretty well, because I've been to Nicaragua and a couple other Spanish speaking countries, so I've been around Spanish a little bit, but I don't speak it that well.
That's why we never had music before.
Huh? Okay, so let's get down to business. Maybe we can have a dance party at the end, since this is kind of our Friday because I don't see you tomorrow. So maybe we'll have a dance party at the end if you're really, really good. And thank you for saying this is the best class. I appreciate that. Okay, so yes,
I know, right?
there is two of me. I'll actually turn on my video for the other one for a second. There's me here and there's me here because I have two laptops open. This is my computer and this is the school computer, because this way when I share my screen with you guys, I can see on my computer, my other computer, if it's frozen, and I can see all your faces and I can see the chat the whole time. So that's why I have two computers. So we are going to get started here with some music. Oh my gosh, is here. We kind of started this the last time I saw you, and so we're just continuing today. We reviewed, we said there are 60 seconds in a minute, there are 60 minutes in an hour, there are 24 hours in a day, and there are 7 days in a week. And if you see Miss Hillard's face and I'm looking this way, it's because I'm looking at you guys on my other screen. That's why I'm turning to the side so I can see your faces. And we said just like there's time on our clocks, there's time in a day, we also have to tell time with music. Woohoo, finally done teaching. Have 15 minutes before our PD starts. So I'm scarfing down my food. I have chicken tacos, the Costco ones. I have sweet peppers, it's about 1.5 veggie servings, and then a fruit. Actually, I might have 2 fruits because I'm hungry. So I have 4 tangerines or clementines, whatever these are. And gotta refill my water. Today went really well. 3rd, 5th grade was good. I think I talked to you guys after that. And then right before 3rd grade, I started fixing my door in my mirror area. I'm gonna continue doing that during the professional development that I'm listening in on. And then 3rd grade and 2nd grade were good. We went over rhythms. We went over just reading rhythms basically with both classes. And I had quite a bit of participation and it was awesome. I am really happy. Attendance has been good. So overall, really good day. I'm taking attendance using my iPad again like I used to do last year. So I downloaded all the class lists. I added them into my GoodNotes app where I keep my planner, and I'm taking attendance that way because sometimes the special ed teachers are pulling kids out and they're pulling them out during specials. So by the end of the day, they send us a text message saying if they pulled anyone out, because we need to mark them. We can't mark them absent from our class if they were pulled out during that class, because that'll be confusing for the parents because they weren't absent, they were just with a different teacher. So anyways, I wait to do attendance till the end of the day, so I write it down, mark off kids who are there. I mark off if a kid was like only there for a few seconds. Like I had a couple situations where a kid hopped on for like the last 30 seconds of class and I'm like, hey, thanks for coming, but like I gotta mark you absent, like you weren't really in class. So talking really fast because I want to get to eat before my meeting, so bye. It's pretty amazing what a Walmart mirror and some Target dollar spot borders can add to a door. I love it. I think I'm going to add my friend Kim, Elementary in the Mitten. She made these influential people posters that I downloaded, but I haven't printed yet. I'm waiting for my ink to come in, and I think I'm gonna add them because I think some of them will fit really perfectly. And my kids love looking at themselves in the mirror, so they might as well learn about some influential people while they're at it. All right, well, I just finished watching one of the Quaver Ed distance learning professional developments. If you have Quaver, all of their like trainings are on YouTube, which is awesome. So I just did that for the rest of my professional development time. Now I am going to head out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. If you like this vlog, be sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if it entertained you, and I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are.